Well, good morning. It's July 12th. We're leaving the Carter Notch. We were just at the barn hostel with Paul, who's taking very good care of us. And following behind Sailor, she's already got her 5-mile-an-hour pace going. She's in a hurry or something, I don't know. I'm gonna do my pace. It's again very, very misty. Rain in the forecast, of course. Monday's when it's really gonna rain. So it's Saturday right now. So Saturday and Sunday we're gonna get the thunderstorms in the evening, sort of thing. So I'll try to get to a shelter and then get to probably Bethel, Maine or something like that, and try to get out of the rain real quick. K2 is only a day behind me, which means he'll be in front of me soon because he hikes like Sailor. They're nuts. They go 3 miles per hour for hours and hours and hours, and I'm lucky if I can do 2, which is a lot. In an 8-hour day, that puts them quite a bit in front of me. But happy to get moving here. I would like to get this trail done. I didn't avoid the wildcats. I did not avoid the Carters. I did my job. I stayed on trail, and I'm glad I did. It was challenging though. So off we go. A couple of hours into our hike, hour and a half, maybe it's 2. Been hiking in the mist, pretty thick fog, but I think we hiked above it. We're up out of the valley and nearing the top of our first peak. We're just going to be going over a bunch of peaks today. Go up, go down, go up, go down. Not much time on top of them as they descend immediately. The trail's been great. We're going to try and put in a 17-mile day, which we haven't done in a long time, it feels like. Used to do 20s, and now, with these elevation changes, kind of slowing it down a bit too much. Be nice to get back on a regular pace again. K2's like only a day or 2 behind me, so he'll probably catch up to me shortly. In front of me, about 5 minutes ahead of me, is a Sailor. And she's met K2 and they get along great. Sailor's a fast hiker. I'd say competitive even. But yeah, we're cruising along, and hopefully we can get some miles in today and tomorrow, and then be able to get out of the rain before it hits too hard in Bethel, Maine. And then we'll be in our last state. So we're got less than 290 miles to go, but it feels like forever because it's not only 200 miles. These are, since we've hit New Hampshire, the miles have been real. And they've been a real pleasure. I've really enjoyed my time here. I'm hoping Maine throws the same stuff, wonderful wonderful hiking and excitement. So, and I think it will. I got my poles out again, and even though it's quite similar terrain as before, but I've forgotten that that the tips on this pair of sticks was worn out to the point where you couldn't stick them to the rock. Well, I got new tips and they're very sticky, and almost fell. And so I've got to get used to how good they are. Whoa, falling. That was close. I shouldn't be filming while I'm doing this kind of hiking. So I'm gonna stop. Anyway, I'm really happy with the sticks and happy with the trail. We're hopping up over the second bump. Right above the cloud line a little bit. Yeah. Trail's been great today. You know, we're not doing crazy boulder fields, and sure we get some slabs and rocks and all that, but nothing like before. So can actually go a little bit faster today than I have in a while. Gotta retrain myself. So far so good. Beautiful day. Shockingly, I got my head net on because there's so much silk up here. Been silk blazing hardcore this morning. So tired of it. Just when you think you're near the top, it keeps going, huh? That's normal. Like stairs. Yeah, just a wonderful day. Good day to be on trail. It's quite warm and quite muggy. I'm sweating, and I don't sweat. Did the entire Wildcat and didn't even take a sip of water the whole time. Of course, it was raining and cold the whole time, so I don't use as much water when I'm not sweating my buns off. I'm definitely sweating right now. It's very, very, very humid. And it's in the 70s already. And I'm loving this trail today. So I just gotta keep going up and over these bumps all day long today. Next couple of days, it's just PUDs. But there is a point to them. I mean, we're trying to get to Bethel, Maine for resupply, shower, and a wonderful shave. I'll put you away before I slip on my butt. So far it's been nice and clear. It's a nice cool breeze right here. And a million bugs. Pretty nice. Come out to another view. I think I gotta go over these two guys here. Not sure yet. Got a cairn here, and I think the trail goes that way. Warm, beautiful day. This is a big old bullfrog right here. See him? So we're on a big old beautiful pond. Still got another 9 miles to go. And up here, that's a lot. And the clouds are billowing again. Yeah, big old bullfrog right there. Anyway, onward we go. Got a extremely dark cloud above us right now. You can't tell because the phone lightens it up but it's getting darker and darker and darker. And when that happens, usually I get nailed with a good amount of rain in a short period of time. The trail's sopping wet as it is, quite muddy and slippery. But this last little section has been kind of flat, which is nice. Don't know where I'm at. My app won't show me. It doesn't. It's not behaving properly at all. So I'm having a hard time finding my way around. I got rerouted, and it didn't say anything about a reroute. So I went back because I was scared, and ended up going through a marsh that was cleaned up. They pulled up all the bog boards and left me stranded. So it was just me and the frogs. And I eventually got back to the trail. Sailor pressed on, says, well, you know, maybe it'll just meet the trail again. And she pressed on. I've done that before and got messed up, so I decided to go back, and the trail was easily marked, don't do this. So a lot of extra work for nothing, so burning up calories for nothing. But that's part of the adventure. I think my name should be Off Trail. But, it's been a workout. I haven't had a break yet. I need to stop and eat. But I don't know if that's going to happen if it starts raining. I'm 6 miles away from my goal, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm not doing too bad. It's kind of weird going back to 2 miles per hour timing again, or so, compared to hiking those massive mountains and pumping out 1.5. But yeah, I'm grateful the trail's back to normal and that our heaviest challenges are behind us. There'll be some more in front that are heavy, but not as heavy. So, yay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I hope it doesn't rain. Tired of it. Well, if it wants to rain, I hope we're all in the shelter and everyone's comfortable at night. Everything's pretty steep, but today has been kind of regular. So happy about that a bunch. My feet are sopping wet from stepping in puddles and bogs. Hoping they'll dry out soon. And I'm gonna find a nice place and take a break and get some food in me. Ooh. Pardon me. The trail's kind of giving us everything that we've been run across. We get the rocks, we get the mud, we get the roots, we get the steeps up and down. So the trail's just been training us for this last section, for this last couple of 100 miles or 300 miles, training us to be able to do these things. Giving us the faith in ourselves to do them. There's nothing new here. I want to put you away so I don't fall. A. B. I want to go faster. And yet another pond. And no moose. Which is good for me. Pretty cool. So I just got up to here. You see a nice defined trail, and you see a trail going up to the cairn. You see any markers saying which one is the AT? Hell no. I'll assume the cairns. Now that I've taken a few steps, I will check the app. See if I'm off. I don't even see a blaze up here. I do see Karens. I don't know if that's just to go view the top of the mountain in this beautiful weather or something else. Something tells me I'm going to go right back down again. I've had so many good views lately. It's incredible, isn't it? Whew. Chilly when you slow down. Okay, well, let's check the app and see where we're headed. Something tells me over there. Bye. That's a big one. New Hampshire line, New Hampshire, Maine state line. 282 more miles to go. We're under 300. And the trail is just beautiful. I'll capture our viewpoints. There's somebody down the hollow down there. It's like a Venturi tube around there. So the shelter's close by somewhere. I'm gonna hit to it.